Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the FrostBytez gaming experience. Press A to continue on. In fact, that's really all you can say about this game mode is you just keep pressing A and you win, or you press A and you lose. Alright, what do we got up against? Combustion. That could be a bit of an issue for Skarmory, but let's just see what happens. Steel Wing out of the gate. Not a good look. Not a good look, but at least he's doing some damage. At least he's doing something. That's all we can really ask for in some cases. Combustion's only got Ember. If it has something like Flamethrower, that'd be a little bit more to worry about, but I think we should be a-okay at the moment anyways. I'm just kind of hoping for a Spike set. Or Drill Peck's good too, because of it being part fighting. That might actually be a one-shot. Oh, baby. There we go, Skarmory. There we go. All right. Compared to last part, I'm already feeling a lot better about you. And a Ponyta, too. All right, so looking for some more Drill Pecks if we can. I wonder if it's got the same moveset as the other Ponyta, and if it does, it means we have to deal with a lot of bounces, and boy, that's going to be a lot of fun. Already starting up with the Tail Whip. Oh boy, it's going to be a bounce one, but hey, Drill Peck. All right, Skarmory, really looking forward to what you're still doing for me here. Nice. All right, good, 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 good. See if we can finish this one off smooth, nice and easy. Don't make it too hard on ourselves. And there's the bounce. Ugh. Oh boy, this is where it all begins. Gotta deal with the bounce, and then gotta deal with not being able to attack on the off bounce. We'll see. Same moveset though. And I always have my suspicion that in a lot of cases, oh, paralyzed out of the gate. Yikes, that kind of sucks. Does get the Drill Peck off, and that should be enough. Nice, very good. All right, good job, Skarmory. Showing me a lot more than the last time you went against Ponyta. I was scared we'd be here for at least about another 5-10 minutes. But it is confirming a little bit with my suspicion on that in a lot of cases, like, there's just like a certain, there's a certain pool of Pokemon with moveless that trainers use at certain parts of the battle frontier, because that was the exact same Ponyta that we just went against. So it's like, it just randomly generated that both those trainers that we went against would each have the same Ponyta out of the pool of all the Pokemon that they could have picked out of. So, interesting. Very interesting. Alright, let's go. Wish. Okay, that's probably going to stall it a little bit more, especially if we get paralyzed or can't do anything. Yeah, this isn't the time for spikes, Skarmory. Unfortunately. I like that you're trying to use spikes. I really am. Not when there's not another Pokemon. So just skill swap to the skill swap, alright? There's just apparently some moves that you really need to be careful on what your Pokemon have when bringing them into something like this. Obviously, spikes, not ideal, because depending on when your Pokemon decide to use them, especially if they don't really ever want to use Whirlwind anyways, kind of a little bit pointless. So, definitely going to remember that for the future, you know, if there is that much of a future for me doing this particular game mode. I'm thinking, from the looks of it, I really think I'm going to just keep going with Skarmory as far as possible, although if I see another Wish, I'll be a little bit more inclined to switch to potentially just using, although I haven't seen if it has a move, it's used Skill Swap and it's used Psybeam and Wish. If it still has like Crunch, I would obviously not want for Shedinja to be out there. I'm just kind of hoping for another Drill Peck to finish it off. But I feel like, I mean, we're fine no matter what. Ugh, incapable, huh? I think I should just take that risk. Because, yeah, it's probably going to be a while. So I think we just go ahead and swap out. Watch, it's going to use Crunch and just completely destroy Shedinja. I mean, I should be doing more Pokemon switch outs anyways. But, I mean, in some cases, I'm like, just let the Pokemon that's out there just do its ordeal. But I know Shedinja had been able to use all of its attacks, no problem. So, yeah. Like that, perfect. Shedinja, it seems like Shedinja, I don't think Lucario uses Leech Seed a lot more than I'd like. But it seems like Shedinja and Lucario don't have any problem using any of their moves that I've seen so far. I've yet to see them. Now, granted, they haven't been out nearly as much. Excellent Mimic of Pokemon. Very good for you. I haven't seen nearly as much of them as I've seen Skarmory, so that's a little bit of an unfair comparison. Goribus, huh? Alright. Drill Peck out of the gate. I like it. Good thinking. How much damage do we get off? Not a whole lot. Ooh, and a Surf. Okay. It's maybe one. Yikes. It's maybe one that Lucario is going to be better off for. Because this is the last one, and I really don't want to lose this one. So, seeing that it can use Surf, obviously Shedinja as well, but I think Ludicolo. I called it Lucario earlier. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've called it Lucario a little too many times in some cases, but yeah, Ludicolo should be fine for this. Okay, Body Slam, another thing that Shedinja would be good against. It's not as good. That right there is not as good. Getting paralyzed. Ugh, that's a bad switch-in. That's an unfortunate switch-in. Alrighty. It also knows Psychic. Okay, that's not good for Ludicolo, but that's completely fine for Shedinja. Again, it's just a little bit fearful about, do they have anything, a single move that Shedinja should not be taking. Ludicolo, I was putting you out there because I figured you'd want to use a lot more of your Leech Seeds, and that's not what I'm getting. This might actually faint Ludicolo. Ugh, close. I'm hoping for... I mean, even if I get a Leech Seed... Well, if I get a Leech Seed and then swap out, I think I'd be okay. Or if it decides... Ooh, not good. Alright, I think now I just kind of look and see if they got something to deal with Shedinja. Oh, it wasn't even incapable of using anyways. Okay, withdrew. That means it's got something. It's got Sableye. Alright, so Sableye I really need to take out. Shadow Ball's a good start. But now that I know, we can go back to Skarmory. And hopefully Skarmory can take the hit. And just leftovers its way back. Ooh, guaranteed hit feint attack. Oh boy. I should be fine. Yeah. Like, if I can just take out Sableye and pray that they don't have another Pokemon with an ability to take out Shedinja, I'll be fine. Yes, good. Drill Peck. Nice, nice, nice. I'll say it's not going to be enough to defeat Sableye, but this is what I was hoping for. You know, its attacks are not going to really hurt Skarmory that much unless I get randomly crit, which would suck. Okay, come on, Skarmory. Just one more Drill Peck. I'm begging you. Just Drill Peck it. Yes! Alright. See, when it comes down to it, Skarmory is capable of doing what needs to be done. So it's going to send out Goribus again. This will tell me all. If I swap out to Shedinja, if it does another withdrawal, then I'll pretty much know, okay, that's another one I need to take out. If it doesn't, then I feel like Shedinja will just win the rest of it for me. Okay. Oh, is this another one that might have an ability? It definitely has a dark move. Okay. Another good Shadow Ball. Not going to be as effective. But still kind of fine. Alrighty. Skarmory should be okay. I don't think Cacturne would have anything that Skarmory would need to worry about. Another feint attack. Okay. How much damage does it do in comparison to Sableye? A little bit more. So that's a little bit scarier, but if I get one Drill Peck, I might be able to take Cacturne completely out. Yes! Oh, Skarmory, when I need you most, you come through. Come on, one shot. Ugh, close. Problem. That's a problem. The Sandstorm, that's gonna hit Shedinja. Okay, I need Skarmory to obviously take him out. But boy, the biggest problem here... Okay, Steel Wing, that's still fine. Goribus' Surf is going to be a bit of a problem for me. Crap, it got the Sandstorm off. No! Now, Goribus takes damage from the Sandstorm. That's good. Problem is, it's not going to be taking enough of damage in a fast enough... You know, in a fast amount of turns. Nice, nice. Drill Peck. Good, 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 good. It's not going to do a whole lot, but it's going to do something. Oh! I win! Yes! Thank you, Goribus! Oh my god! It just won it for me by doing that! Oh! Sometimes you get a little lucky. And boy, do we get lucky. I was I was in a situation where there was a good chance that I could have lost this. Because if it would have used Surf instead of Rain Dance on Skarmory, make me forced to bring out Ludicolo, and then Ludicolo would have gotten buffed by the Sandstorm and maybe would have gotten one shot. And then, yeah, one buff on the onto Shedinja would have done it. And I would have been toast, but it used Rain Dance, so it just guaranteed me the win. Wow, for a Psychic, your Pokemon can't seem to know exactly the best moves to use. Oh boy, alrighty, so. Yeah, 4 battle points, cool. Wowzers, that's crazy. Sometimes you do get a little bit lucky. Alright, so what do we feel like doing next? I mean, I kind of, again, want to go back to the Battle Factory, but I almost feel like I should be doing some other stuff first. We probably should do the Battle Tower. We just did the Dome. We did the Palace. We did the Arena. We've done the Factory a lot. Definitely not going to do the Battle Pyramid anytime soon. I guess we just got to do the Battle Tower for now. And then we'll just go back to the Battle Factory more than likely. Now the question is, what kind of team do I want to take into the Battle Tower this time? Okay, what's my win streak on singles? So I've just kind of gotten started because I did doubles as well, and then this is the one where you play with somebody else, I think, and then this one you gotta be with another player. Okay. What team do I want to take? I'm thinking... Okay, so I already got Cloyster. And again, this is now going to be what I choose to use. So, Cloyster with Spike, Surf, Explosion, Ice Beam. We'll go ahead and give him a go. I don't know about Shedinja as much. We'll probably see. Ludicolo, again, Cloyster just kind of does everything Ludicolo wants to do. Just Ludicolo has, like, better stalls. So I'd use, like, Ludicolo with, like, Milotic or something. I wouldn't need Skarmory. I mean, obviously those two are just, like, the more busted ones that I could use. So I've already got a Water Ice type. Maybe I should use Gardevoir, because I think Gardevoir I only used in the last ordeal. Will-O-Wisp, Ice Wind, Psychic, and Calm Mind. Icy Wind's not that well needed, because I already have Cloyster, but having Psychic's really good, though, so we'll go ahead and swap that out. And then I guess maybe Blissey. I think a really good team would be like Blissey, Ludicolo, and Milotic maybe. As like a really big stall team. What else do I have to pick from? I haven't used Blissey yet though, so maybe I should. Just because I haven't used it yet. It's got so much HP, but no attack, so Double Edge is really pointless. It's just such a good special. I mean, its defense is also garbage, too. Well, let's see here. What else? So I'm thinking Cloyster, Gardevoir, maybe Sableye? What move list did I give Sableye at the end of the day? Ice Punch. Already the Ice Punch makes it kind of pointless to have. Soul Rock, pointless. I guess having Magneton could be okay, but that's just strictly all electric. But having Reflect would be nice, too, I think. Or maybe Flygon. Yeah, let's take Flygon. Okay. So maybe this is what we want. Okay. So Cloyster has the leftovers. Gardevoir. What would we give Gardevoir? Probably a Shell Bell, maybe, for now. I don't think I really got much else. Rock type, fighting type, electric, ice, dark. I think the Shell Bell is like the best deal that I got for right now. Alright, Shell Bell on Gardevoir. And then Flygon we will give... do we want to give it Soft Sand or Dragon Fang? Probably Soft Sand. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, what are we super weak to right now? Like, we got good against special. We got good against defense and special. I think we're okay with this. I guess we'll see. Give it a shot. That's what it's all about. Just go in for it. See what you get. Alright. Alrighty, battle tower, battle rooms, challenge, 2 levels, which is the choice, open, select 3 Pokemon. Alright, we're going to start off with Cloyster with Spikes, and then we'll just have Gardevoir and Flygon in the background, on the bench as they say. And just kind of determine who we need to throw out exactly and when. We're just getting Spikes out, having a really high defense, and Explosion, in case I get super low and just need to get one more takedown. Alright, see what we're up against here. Good, come on. I agree. Now, obviously, I should probably be having Spikes with, like, a Roar Whirlwind. You know, just trying to get that extra damage in is pretty okay. That's a really good start going against a Seadra, because it allows me to get some free Spikes off. But yeah, I think like having Spikes is better for like when dealing with more than just 3. Alright, so since the water moves are up a bit, Smokescreen does kind of suck though. Wow, first one. Yikes. That's very unfortunate. Another Smokescreen, okay. Biggest thing I'm afraid of with Seadra is having an Ice type move and for Flygon to get completely destroyed. Okay, do I anticipate using it again? I don't know, but I feel like I just need to switch out to Gardevoir already. I don't like it, but it's what I gotta do right now. Poison Point. Okay, I had Water Gun. So even with the Rain Dance, it's not gonna be too much I gotta deal with. And if I just use a Calm Mind, I'll be fine. I don't have to worry about the Poison Point at all. That's what I'm afraid of. That was a Smokescreen. Rain stopped. Let's get a second Calm Mind off. Just another one of those. Get beefy and then just look to just one-shot everything. As long as I don't get with another Smokescreen, of course. Well, let's see. This is where having Skarmory would be good, because then I won't have to worry about that accuracy drop. Now, I'm assuming this would be a good enough for a one-shot. 2 Calm Mind Psychic should be enough with a stab. Yeah, I figured as much. I feel like 1 Calm Mind would be enough too, but I just figured to use 2 just in case. Shell Bell as well, that's going to come in handy. Alright, Pelipper. So this guy went with a full-on Rain team, huh? Wow. 2 Psychics in a row after 2 Smokescreens. That should be another entire one-shot. Ooh, close. It would have been if it got hit by the Spikes, but it being flying, unable to. Stockpile. Alright, not exactly what I would use, but hey. You do you, Pelipper. Citrus Berry, alright. Icy Wind's pretty much pointless. Dang. And it's swallowed immediately, so that's a bit of HP it's going to get. Okay, perfect. We'll take it out. Alright, last but not least of this Rain team. Chimcho. Or Chimchow. Chimchay-chow-chari. I don't know. Okay, use a Safeguard. I feel like I should just do another switch out just because of the accuracy loss that Gardevoir took. I don't even know what Chimchow does. Chimchow. Chimcho. I don't know. How do you pronounce that? Ugh, that hurt a little bit. Is it a flying psychic type? Guess we'll find out. Nope, just a pure psychic? Interesting. Wonder why I didn't take any damage from Spikes. Oh, it probably has Levitate. That's just my answer for everything. Everything's got Levitate, I swear. That's the excuse I go with. Should we? Let's do it. Just take him out. Because I think, yeah, Gen 4 is when Explosion didn't have HP, have defense. Because I think Explosion, it halves your opponent's defense and does damage to them. Or like it ignores half of their defense or something, I believe. I remember being told that it was super busted. Alright, here we go. Crack me like an egg, huh? That tells me you're using a Chansey or a Blissey, which, yeah, I don't have poison. I don't really have a whole lot of physical moves. I do. Actually, I got Earthquakes. That should be fine enough. Geodude. Not what I anticipated. I want to use Protect. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I don't need to set spikes, but I might as well set spikes. You never know. Never know when spikes are going to come in handy. Rock Blast, it's going to do pretty much nothing, even though it is super effective. Unless it hits all 5. Oh boy, is it going to hit all 5? Okay, it hit 3. It's not the worst thing in the world. Getting leftovers in. And if it uses Protect, then we'll be A-okay on that front too. And it did. Just going to keep getting all of our health back. I feel like I'm using that Cloyster that I used in that rental team. That was such a good Cloyster. Okay, what else does she got? Onyx, alright, another rock type, so that'll get hurt by the spikes, and one surf should take care of it. Alright, really easy. We don't have to worry about losing accuracy. Alright, what's her final Pokemon? It is Whismur. Definitely would have not thought of that. Alright, let's just end it in pure explosive fashion. Kind of feel bad. Cloyster's just like, oh, come on, man. Why do you gotta keep doing this to me? We're gonna do this every single time? Yes! Yes, we are. It's just such an easy finish up. Does that actually count as a feint, though, if you use Explosion too much? Maybe that's how you use Frustration. You just keep using Explosion. But since you feint the opponent's Pokemon before yours, I don't think it really matters as much. I don't know. I just feel kind of cruel doing it. Explosion's just too good of a move. It's a good way to finish it off, just to be like, hey, this is your last Pokemon. See ya. Guaranteed. Pretty much a guaranteed kill on almost all cases. Okay, Eradicate. Super Fang and Hyper Fang, a little bit scared of. Definitely going to use... Okay, Pursuit, not as much. Definitely going to set spikes. Alright, and just surf it out. Surf's up, dude. I had nothing better to say there. I really apologize for that. It's not like I've even been like... I've been like longing to say that in my entire life. I'm just like, you surf. I had nothing better to say, so I'm like, yep, surf's up, dude. Let's do it. Ugh, Endeavor is such a good move. Especially if you have like a really fast Pokemon and like you have it with like no HP or defensive buffs. And like your whole entire... It's like your whole entire goal is just to let them one-shot you, but then you have Focus Sash on. And you just Endeavor them, so you get like their best Pokemon down to 1 HP as well. Actually, isn't that an actual strategy that can be that someone has used, or it's like you just do a Focus Sash Endeavor, but like I feel like that wouldn't work too well, considering the fact that once they know that's what you're gonna do, then they just know how to play around it. Double Team! I once again don't have any guaranteed hit moves. That's always a problem I gotta be careful of. It should be a one-shot. Close. It would have been if it took damage from spikes. That's where Stealth Rocks is just so good. Because, yeah, Spikes being a ground type move just gets completely ignored by flying. And if you can get out, can't you get out Spikes, Stealth Rocks, and Toxic Spikes all out at once? Is that... I mean, I know it's probably impossible because it's like, yeah, your opponent can either use Rapid Spin continuously or they'll just knock you out before you even get the chance. I could just use Explosion there too, but whatever. I don't know, just kind of like, I'm assuming it works, but how good is that? Like, I guess if you get poison and then take some spikes damage, take the certain amount of stealth rock damage as well, that could really build up after a while. Hoot Hoot. Can I use spikes on Hoot Hoot, even though it's technically not targeting it? I wonder. Okay. I would think so, because even though if it is a ground move, it's not a damaging ground move, and it's just an environmental attack, I guess is the best way to put it. There's those little things that you're just unsure of, that I'm unsure of. I'm not going to say you guys are unsure of it. How do I know? See ya, Hoot. Which makes me sad. I love Hoot Hoot and Noctowl. It makes me sad that they're not good, like, at all. Because I don't know. I like the designs. I like the way that they look. And I just think they look cool. And I've always kind of liked, with Noctowl, how you could have, like, a Hypnosis Dream Eater combo. Ever since Morty first used it against me when I played Gen 2. And when I saw that Noctowl could do it, I'm like, oh my god! Hypnosis Dream Eater, let's go! Like, it just seemed really cool to me. I liked it. I liked it as an idea. So the XFL is a thing right now. I think it's cool. I'll watch it. I'll definitely watch the XFL. I know, like, a lot of people are pretty much comparing it to, like, what it was back in, like, the early 2000s when Vince McMahon first did it. But it's like, yeah, like, that was so many years ago that he's obviously figured out the right and wrong ways to do it. And based on what I'm reading rule-wise, I think it's a really cool concept. I love the extra point attempt and how it's not just you kick for the extra point. You determine it based on how far away you want to be from the end zone. So it's like, okay, yeah, if you go from like 2 yards, you get 1 point. From 5 yards, you get 2 points. From 10 yards, you get 3 points. I think that's a little bit interesting. I like the way that they have an idea of how they're going to do kickoffs, where it's like the teams line up on like the 30 and 35 of the opposing side, and you don't start like going until the person catches it to limit on any kind of injuries that happen because of it being such a fast colliding part of the game. And I think it's got room to be successful. I think it'll be really good, especially because, in my opinion, the normal NFL is getting really dull. Because, like, I used to, like, be into all kinds of football. You know, me being born in Seattle, I'm a Seahawks fan. But I used to just like watching football in general. So even if the Seahawks weren't playing, it was like, I could just still watch football. I don't feel that anymore. I don't know. Football lately has been very boring to watch. You know, I'll still sit down, watch the Seahawks play, but now it's like, if I'm not watching them play, I'm not really watching at all. I don't know. The game has just gotten really dull for me, basically. And I don't know exactly what the cause of it is. I guess I'm just getting tired of the players and just not enjoying it as much. It doesn't feel as fun. Maybe it's because everything's so set in stone and you know what teams are going to be good and what teams are going to be bad, and you can kind of call what all is going to be happening by like week 6 or something like that, I guess. I don't know. I find I have more fun with the football off season than the football on season. I have more fun trying to guess on what player is going to go to which team. What's going to be the major trade that's going to throw everybody off, you know? What's going to be the big free agent pickup, you know? Like last year's whole entire ordeal with Antonio Brown. Oh my God. That was so insanely funny watching him go from Oakland, from like Pittsburgh to Oakland, and Oakland to the Patriots, and getting taken off at the end of the day anyways. I mean, that was pure entertainment. For all the wrong reasons, obviously, but I mean, at least gave me a reason to like be like, oh my God, what's going to happen next? Whereas the gameplay, I just didn't care. I was like, I don't even care what happens next. You know, but I feel like the XFL, because I really don't know any of the teams or any of the players, I think and because the rules are different, I think it's got a good chance. I don't know. I just figured I'd throw that out there. It's a Saturday upload. XFL is also out on Saturdays as well as Sundays. So it's like, hey, if you guys want to check it out, I'd probably recommend it if you're a football fan. But I don't know. I don't think anybody that watches is a football fan. But if you are, give it a shot. I think it can be really good. And yeah, I'm just stalling because we're hitting up 30 minutes right about now. So enjoy the rest of your evenings, ladies and gentlemen. We'll catch you all on the next part.